Yo, what a day. Hoodoo is incredible. I'm here in the Sheets National Forest. I want to acknowledge that we're on Sahaptin land. Traditionally, the Tanino people, native tribes, Paiute, the Wasco, the Warm Springs tribes. It's a beautiful land, beautiful mountains, incredible. I was riding today and I was just like thinking about kind of climate change, our responsibility, products, consumerism, the things we buy, where we spend our money, who we spend our money with. And this is my first kind of like brand profile, so bear with me. I'm making it all up. This is all coming out of my head, so I stand to be corrected. If anybody has anything to say or correct me, please reach out, put it in the comments, reach out to me directly, whatever. But I started riding a niche snowboard. Niche, this is year like 14 for them or something. And I've been supportive of this brand for a long time, almost since their inception. I brought them into Dark Side Snowboards in 2010 or 2011. I think they were like 3 or 4 years old at that point. Really cool brand based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Women founded, women led, and just, as being involved in the snowboarding industry for so long, it's like you sort of get wary of like new brands and do they ride good and what's their like mission, what's the point of all of this, right? And I think about this kind of thing a lot, and with brands, it's like, especially now, like climate change is such a big topic of conversation, right? It's super relevant point, and it's happening, right? I mean, it's like within our lifetimes, we're going to experience massive climate change. Like, it's hard to imagine now, and like in a season like this, when it's like cold temps and we're riding POW and like everything's sweet. But in our lifetime, we're gonna see ski areas shut down and temps rising and weather patterns changing and like a bunch of crazy stuff. And snowboarding is super important to me. It's the most important thing. And I don't have kids, but I want to see younger generations continuing on throughout time, right? To be able to experience this and enjoy this too, because it's so meaningful, and it really can change someone's life, changed mine. And so I kind of wanted to touch on consumerism, and as a consumer, where we spend our money is really important. And within snowboarding, there's only, as far as I see it, there's 2 brands that are doing anything at all to practice responsible manufacturing. You have Capita, which the mothership is the world's first and only 100% hydro-powered manufacturing facility, 0 global warming potential, 0 carbon emissions, gives back a lot to the community where they're based, and that's all really important, how things are manufactured, and brands that actually do that with intention, right? Put their money where their mouth is. So you have Capita, and then you have Niche. Niche is it's a young brand, and it is niche. It's kind of always sort of flown under the radar. When I brought them into Dark Side, they had distribution in Canada, and they were selling a bit in the States, but it was fairly small distribution. And I've been really good friends with Todd Robertson for 20 years, and his wife Anna is one of the founders of Niche. And if I had to kind of in my own words put out what their mission statement is, it's super cool. My perception is their mission is to create a quality product that prioritizes individuality and artistic expression, and with a massive focus on responsible ecological manufacturing practices. And like, these guys have developed over the years the only way to recycle every single part of a snowboard. It's never been done before, ever. Things just went into the wastebasket and like into landfills, and that's not sustainable. That's not responsible. And so the work that, you know, Anna von Pelt, one of the founders of Niche, like the heartbeat of Niche, is an unbelievable person and just amazing artist. And like, you know, this is a brand that's like one of the only ones that's like so full of like personal investment and emotion and passion and expression. Anna's an incredible person, and the work that she's doing to like raise awareness about the importance of ecological manufacturing processes and being able to recycle components, like all of that is so important. She's done it's so impactful, the work that she's done. And so I've been supportive of these guys for so long. I've never really written any of their stuff. Rode Rome for a long time. I was always attached to a brand, right? And so recently when I was in Salt Lake City, I was like, you know what? It's time I get on a Niche. I want to support these guys like all the way, and I want to see what's going on. And to be honest, and sorry, Anna, I like was kind of expecting to not like it that much. Or I wasn't expecting to like it as much, that's for sure. And I got on it. I'm on a Niche Crux. It's like directional twin, daily driver kind of thing. And absolutely blown away at how this board rides. Nimble, lively, snappy, fun, floats, pops. Like, it's unreal. Super fun. Best kept secret in snowboarding. And, you know, it's built with bioresins and with all of this intention towards responsible ecological manufacturing processes that's so important. You know, to whatever other brands are saying, if you're not Capita or Niche, like whatever other brands are saying about like, oh, we pledge to reduce our carbon footprint by 2030 by this much, we'll be zero, whatever. Like, what? You're going to do something later? It's like, yo, someday is synonymous with never. Like, you're corporations in capitalism. I don't give a shit what you say you're going to do. These are empty promises. Empty. I don't care what you say you're going to do. I care about the brands that are doing something about it now. Because there are brands doing something about it now. So, you know, it's like our responsibility as a consumer to make the right choice and support brands and companies that are actually doing something impactful. And, you know, I know that when I give my money to Niche, that like Niche is not like Suits profiting off of your purchase. Niche is taking that money, they're taking that revenue generated by your purchase, and they're turning that around and putting it to work essentially in environmental activism through responsible manufacturing processes. And I know that like I can put my money in a Niche snowboard, and now I'm gonna have the time of my life riding one of the best riding snowboards I've ever ridden. But I know, conscious of the fact that I'm contributing something to the fight to make like snowboarding sustainable, right? Because I want to do this forever, or at least until I get banned from every mountain. It's not gonna happen. I'm fun to have it in the mountain, but So I just want a quick rundown, like niche, man. Unbelievable. Best kept secret in the game. Incredible riding snowboards. Incredible. Like, I encourage you strongly to, if you've heard of them, been thinking about them, get one. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. nichesnowboards.com. They're sweet. Women-led. Beautiful artwork on all the boards, all done by Anna. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Check them out. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Buy from these guys, man. The greenwashing. Dude, I don't care what you promise you're going to do. You're greenwashing me. You ain't doing nothing. So, do something. As a consumer, do something. Support a brand that's actually doing something. Putting their money where their mouth is. Fighting the good fight. Making something happen in the world. Doing something impactful and important. I want to be a part of that. Check them out. Thanks for watching.